Fortnite Season OG has really only been out for 1 week, and it already looks like it has been the best season we have had in a very long time. I mean, we have one of the best battle passes in the history of the game. We have so many amazing things being added back to Fortnite. We've gone back to the Chapter 1 map, and this isn't the only amazing change we have seen so far. We've also seen some teasers for the future of Fortnite as well, and this includes everything from the brand new biggest game modes being added, like the racing game mode, and some crossovers with some of the biggest gaming franchises, and of course a Chapter 5 map leak as well. So make sure you guys watch the entire video, because today we are looking at 15 brand new changes and updates in Fortnite OG. We need to start off with one of the most important parts of this season, and that is that there is no battle pass for this. Usually Fortnite does update their website with all of the brand new battle pass information, but when you go to check on that website, it says it will return in the future. This does mean that Fortnite are going to introduce a brand new battle pass for Chapter 5, but since this is a one-off shortened season, instead of calling this a battle pass and having people to grind out all the way to tier 100, they thought it would be better to create a shorter, more condensed pass and change the name for this, and that is why this season's pass is known as the OG pass. What is really cool about this as well is that none of these skins are really original. They have actually just remixed some of the OG Chapter 1 skins that were the biggest fan favorites from that chapter and made them into some new skins. We have the Renegade Lynx, which is a mix of the Renegade Raider and the Lynx skin. We have Lil Split, which is a perfect combination of Peely and Lil Whip. We have Omega Rock, which is a blend of the Omega skin from Chapter 1 Season 4 and Ragnarok from Chapter 1 Season 5. And we need to talk about the best skin as well, which is the Spectra Knight, which is basically a blend of every single Knight skin that has ever been added to the game. I mean, you can see different helmets from the Dark Red Knights. We have the original Red Knight, the Black Knight, and the Ultimate Knight as well. And you can customize the colors around to create some really amazing combos. Also guys, if you want a chance to win a free Season OG pass, make sure you keep watching as well, because I'll be giving away some free Season OG passes if this video can reach 2,000 likes. The remix skins don't stop here. Fortnite have also been adding some remix skins to the item shop, and we saw these pretty much as soon as the season started with Sora. This is a brand new skin being added to Fortnite. I think this is going to be one of the more popular skins moving forward, and this is a blend of the Aura skin and Rex. I'm really only mentioning Sora, but this is just the beginning of remix skins that we will see so far this season, and we have already seen a bunch as well. We also got a brand new starter pack skin introduced at the start of Season OG, and this introduced us to the Heartbreak Ranger. I guess this is also another remix style of the original Love Ranger skin. This was added back to Chapter 1 and was actually one of the first ever skins that I managed to buy in Fortnite. We've had a few different styles of this added to the past, most notably being the Dark Fallen Ranger, and now we have the Heartbreak Ranger added to the game as well, and this might be my favorite. It probably won't be too popular. I feel like a lot of people are going to end up using the Battle Pass or the OG Pass skins instead of this, but if you do have the extra money and want to buy some Fortnite skins, then this is going to be a really good one. As we are nearing the end of the first week of Season OG as well, we are going to be moving into a brand new era of Chapter 1. Fortnite isn't keeping the map the same or the items and loot pool the same for too long. We are actually going to go from Chapter 1 Season 5 all the way up to Chapter 1 Season X before the end of November. We are basically going to experience some of the best seasons in the history of Fortnite, and they are all going to be condensed down into 1 month. It isn't going to be an exact copy of those seasons though. Some of the map changes aren't going to be identical. Some of the items aren't going to be added back to the game the same way that they were during Chapter 1, but honestly that might be for the better. This all ties into the storyline as well, and it makes it seem like we are actually in an alternate universe. Some of the locations around the map are different to what they were like during Chapter 1 Season 5, which seems like Jonesy and some of the other members from the storyline have actually had an impact in creating an alternate reality. This might also explain why we probably won't be seeing a volcano added to the game later this season, which means there will be no mech robot built within that volcano to fight the Devourer. But if we look in the files, we can see that the Devourer is actually going to be found in the ice location. So this definitely leads to the fact that we are in an alternate universe, and that means Chapter 5's possibilities can really be anything they want it to be. Before we get too ahead of ourselves though, we need to talk about some updates that will arrive before Chapter 5, and one of them is the potential return of the Galaxy skin. Now, the Galaxy skin was a Chapter 1 exclusive skin. This is part of a Samsung promotion that we had during Chapter 1 Season 5 as well, and you could pick up this skin for $1,000. You had to go out and buy a brand new phone in order to get this, but a lot of people ended up doing it because it was one of the first ever Galaxy themed skins that we had in the game. game. Samsung have now tweeted out saying that Fortnite should bring back this collab and add the Galaxy promotion back to the game, so it's going to be interesting to see if this happens, because honestly, I feel like there would be a lot of people going out to buy a brand new phone just to get this skin. If you had to ask me though, I honestly don't think it's going to happen. I feel like it would take away from how rare it was back during Chapter 1 Season 5, and it doesn't seem like Fortnite are going to add this back. One set of skins that Fortnite just added though are the brand new skins part of the Infinite Drift bundle. We have 3 skins in this, including Fish Drift. We also have the Rift Strider Drift skin, and my personal favorite, the Skull Drifter as well. All of these skins look absolutely incredible. This is featuring in the store right now, and you can pick this up for around $20. I really like this. If you are a fan of the Chapter 1 skins and you need to buy this as well, it just looks so clean and you're going to love all of these skins. Surprisingly, Fortnite also decided to add all of these Stranger Things cosmetics back to the game. Stranger Things and Fortnite collaborated back during Chapter 1, and we hadn't seen these items since that day. They were only added to the store for a few days at a time. We had Chief Hopper and the Demogorgon added to the game, and that was it, and they never got added back. We just got 11 added to the item shop though. We got some other cosmetics with this skin, including some pickaxes, but I am a huge fan of this skin, and I'm so glad that Fortnite decided to add all of the other Stranger Things cosmetics back to the game as well. This just means that there is more potential in the future to see even more Stranger Things items being added to Fortnite. We should be getting a brand new season of Stranger Things very soon, and since it is one of Netflix's most popular shows of all time, it would make sense that Fortnite would try and collaborate them again in the future. Fortnite have also sent out a brand new email with some potential skins that might be added to the game in the future. They always tease some brand new upcoming skins, and they usually feature in the battle pass for the next few seasons with some of these survey skins that we do get in some emails. What is most exciting about these though is that you can actually look through these survey skins to try and find skins that might be a mashup or merge skins actually coming to the game. Since the whole theme of Season OG is merging the OG seasons together, and we already have a bunch of OG skins being added as merge skins, it seems like this is a really likely update that some of these merged skins will feature in the game over the next few weeks. Obviously, we have no confirmation of that. We don't even know if these skins are going to exist in the game at all, but honestly, I feel like the time is now for a lot of these skins to be added to the game. There is no better time to introduce a bunch of brand new skins to the game as well, because Fortnite has literally just set a record for the most amount of people playing Fortnite at one time. A few days after its release, it hit a peak of about 5 million people. There were 55 million people that logged in a single day in order to play Fortnite, and there were over 105 million hours of the game played, which is easily more than most other seasons have had over the first few days. This just shows you the amount of support and love that people have for Chapter 1 of Fortnite. I think Fortnite are really smart by doing this as well, because it's only going to build up the hype for Chapter 5. Obviously, Season OG has been so much fun, but there is a downside to this, and that could possibly be the reintroduction of some weapons and items that actually broke Fortnite, and one of them is the Mech. The Mech was one of the most controversial Fortnite items that we ever saw being added to the game. Personally, I stopped playing Fortnite around Chapter 1 Season X because the mechs were just so overpowered and no one really knew how to beat them, at least for the first few days. So with Fortnite being so popular once again, it's going to be interesting to see if they decide to add these back to Fortnite, or they just leave them in the vault forever, or whether they decide to add these back to the game and make the lobbies extremely toxic. Honestly, I feel like they wouldn't be as bad to play against now. I feel like people have gotten a lot better at the game, and they could always add in something like the Anvil launcher to counter the mechs, but honestly, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. For all of you storyline fans out there, the storyline is definitely alive during Season OG. Obviously, it was a little bit strange going from Chapter 1 to Chapter 2, then Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, and now we have sort of gone back to Chapter 1. It didn't make sense for the storyline, but as you guys have noticed, the storyline is well and truly alive. It just isn't as obvious as it used to be before, but as you travel around the map, you're going to start seeing the time machines popping up in different locations, and we do have an event that is confirmed for the end of Chapter 4 Season 5, and this is going to involve the rocket like we did actually see during Chapter 1, but there is going to be a small change with this, and the time machine is actually going to be strapped to this rocket. What this means yet, we don't really know, but this just reinforces the idea of an alternate reality and leads us perfectly into our next update, and this is the leak of the Chapter 5 map. Now at this stage, this looks like a very work in progress design for the Chapter 5 map, but a lot of people have already stated how similar this looks to the Chapter 2 map. It's going to be really interesting to see how how this plays out. Chapter 2 was a really controversial point in Fortnite. A lot of people loved aspects of the map, and a lot of people hated it as well. I feel like no one has ever really loved one single map apart from the OG map, so I wonder whether Fortnite are going to find a way to merge the OG features of Chapter 1 and somehow combine them to feature on the Chapter 5 map as well. Make sure to let me know what you guys think of this map in the comments down below though. I think it is really interesting and I cannot wait to see what is going to happen. It also seems like Fortnite are going to update the locker for Chapter 5 as well. The locker has pretty much stayed the same since Fortnite was first introduced. We haven't really seen too many updates to the way the skins are shown or the way that pickaxes and backblings are shown in the locker, but Fortnite looks like it is ramping up a brand new design for the UI in the locker especially, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. In all honesty though, I really didn't like the redesign of the maps the first time they were introduced, but now I feel like it was a good change. It did take a little bit of getting used to, and I feel like that's going to be the exact same with the lockers. Chapter 5 seems like it is going to be Fortnite's major focus moving forward as well, and we already have some potential collabs that will be added to the game for the launch of Chapter 5. Fortnite have obviously been working on a major LEGO collab, and that looks like it is going to be added very, very soon. We still don't know too much about it just yet, but from the rumors that we have seen, it feels like it is going to be a similar update to a Minecraft style game. You'll actually be able to generate random worlds that will be randomly generated, so that is unlike anything we have seen before up until this point in Fortnite. It does also seem like they are going to be working on a brand new Fall Guys collab. Since Epic Games owns both of them, it is really surprising that we haven't seen an update before now that includes both Fortnite and Fall Guys. This would definitely be one of the coolest collaborations, whether they just do some custom Fortnite creative maps that replicate the Fall Guys maps, or there are some other Fall Guys cosmetics that do get added to the game. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens, but I'm really excited about that. Rocket League also just got a brand new collaboration with the Cars movie franchise, adding Lightning McQueen to the game, and since Fortnite now also owns Rocket League and are introducing a car or a racing game mode during Chapter 5, it seems likely that we might also see Lightning McQueen in Fortnite. That is just insane. I never thought I would ever say that, but that could honestly be a lot of fun. We don't know too much about this racing game mode just yet. A lot of people feel like it will be a similar game mode to Mario Kart, but we're just going to have to wait and see. With the huge emphasis on Creative 2.0, it really wouldn't surprise me if people will start to create their own racing maps like in Mario Kart. I feel like that would be a really good opportunity for people to create some really truly amazing experiences, and I cannot wait to see what is in store for Chapter 5. But there you guys go, that is my entire video talking about 15 new changes and updates in Fortnite OG. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know what your favorite update is in the comments down below, and of course what skin is your favorite from the OG pass. But make sure to click on the video on your screen now.